Merry Christmas, friends. Welcome to my home office. It's day 2 on our journey answering the question, why Christmas? Do you know the most important trait in hiring an employee these days, according to entrepreneurs? Well, the most important trait is problem solving. Next to that is vision and then risk taking. And then number 4 on the list, believe it or not, is passion. So problem solving is really important. You know, God is a problem solving God. And Christmas is about solving the problem that humans have had since the beginning of recorded history. And the problem? Well, people follow their own gut instead of God's guidance, his loving guidance. Have you ever had a falling out with a good friend? If you've ever had one of those, you know about this. You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it can be tough to reestablish the relationship. God wanted to reestablish the relationship with his special creation, people, us. It's a long story. And God is a problem solver, and Christmas is the key to how he solved the relationship problem. So he gave us a clue about this solution early on, way back, Genesis chapter 3, way back in human history. And there we have one of those verses in the Bible that foreshadows what God was up to. And that verse says in Genesis chapter 3, verse 15, if you want to read it, a woman would have a son. Now that's talking about Mary, the mother of Jesus. It's a foreshadowing. You have to study the Bible a little bit to know what that's talking about. This woman is Mary, and she would have a son, and Satan would hurt him. He would bruise his heel. That's talking about the crucifixion of Jesus on Good Friday. But Mary's son, Jesus the Messiah, who was born on Christmas Day, would crush Satan's head. Well, how would he do that? Well, he overcame the power of Satan, the power of sin, and the power of shame in our lives, and physical and spiritual death when he raised from the dead on Easter Sunday. And that crushed Satan. So where did Mary come from? How do we know that she's for real anyway? Well, Abraham is a man who is addressed in Genesis chapter 12. We meet him there in human history. Abraham comes along, and he becomes the father of the Jewish nation. Mary was his descendant. Are you with me so far? See how that all ties together? Well, God makes a promise to Abraham to bless him with so many descendants that they couldn't be counted. And God said, whoever blesses you, whoever treats you right, God will bless them. And then get this. God says Abraham will be a blessing to all the people of the earth. How would this happen? Well, stay tuned, because that is what Christmas is all about. And it helps us answer the question, why Christmas?